Hey everybody, it's Kateriix and welcome back to Niche. I am ready to kind of start moving on from the mountain, and one of the things that I would really like to do is spend more time collecting prehistoric genes. So right now we do have Baron and we have his digging trunk, and we're trying to have a whole bunch of babies that have the digging trunk in their recessive in order to breed in a new digger's trunk. So instead of only playing with digger's trunk and then moving on to this island over here and trying to survive on it, I'm thinking about jumping onto this island and then just grabbing the prehistoric genes and then jumping onto a different island and then jumping back onto a mountain island, grabbing those prehistoric genes. So that is what I would like to be my focus. So I am going to get started here. So I do have Scar over here, who is basically the only male that right now that has digging trunk in his recessive. We do have Van Dugro, but he is double immunity, so I would like to move him away from everybody before I even think about breeding him. So let's see, Scar has K and F, so he should definitely be able to mate with Rococo, and I think that he should be able to mate with... Technically he can mate with a CC, but a CC does not have Digger's Trunk in the recessive. Everybody else kind of shares an immunity, except I think... Yeah, Larir does not share an immunity, so maybe we should be moving her right on over here as well, so they can get ready to mate. So then we have Goose, of course, who is adorable as always, and I was trying to move him over here so he could start grabbing some nuts for us. That would be a good way to go, I think. And as far as Scar goes, I am kind of gonna have him hang around this nest and kind of wait for Rococo and now Larir to get a little bit older so they can mate. And I am going to continue to try and have babies with Baron because I want as many chances as possible to have some babies. So, let's just see what he can do. So he got her pregnant, that's good. Mating failed here. Oh, there we go. And let's move Chandra down here, and she can dig, so that's pretty good. See a name. Let's move you here, and you can't really do much, but maybe let's just give a sniff here and see if she can maybe get some sticks. So she can maybe get some sticks over there. That should work out. You can just, of course, collect your nuts, and this guy, he was working on some bunnies and stuff, but he can, of course, go back and forth between these berry bushes. I almost forgot about these guys over here, but it doesn't look like there are any more prehistoric genes in this grass over here, so that's too bad. And as for this guy, I really want to lead this balance bear away, so I'm just going to have him go here. And because I'm going to start breeding in some of these nests here, I would like no balance bears to be on this side of the island. Okay, so I am going to get you over here so you can have your baby there. And I suppose that I can get you to kind of fix this nest and you can have your baby. Oh, not you! You can have your baby here. So that's too bad. I was going to try and get those two to mate again, but my mistake. That's alright though. A CC can move this way. A CC, although does not have the digger's trunk in her recessive, she's still pretty healthy, so we can still end up mating her with somebody. It's just got to figure out who that somebody is. As for these guys, like Raim is actually very pretty. She does have the short-sighted eyes, but if I can find someone to mate her with, just for that digging trunk, we should be okay. And as for everyone else, I would kind of like to move them at least far away from this baby. I'm a little worried that Racy will get sick, but here's crossing our fingers that that won't happen within this particular turn. Hopefully we'll be able to move that little guy out of the way before we can do any of that. Oh, and we have this guy. I totally forgot I was checking if he could breathe. So yeah, he has low oxygen. So let's just grab this fish and get him right on out of here. So people were saying that you can breathe in the rivers. Looks like maybe you could do like one turn sitting in there, but other than that, not really. Okay, so I think we've moved everyone to my satisfaction. Let's, well, I'm gonna leave that guy up there. That doesn't really matter, but yeah, let's skip the day and see what kind of babies we get. Somebody died. I assume that was just of old age. Yeah, just too old. That's unfortunate. He was our nut collector, so... actually, that reminds me, is there anyone else around here that can collect? I guess we could probably get this guy. This guy moving towards this tree while avoiding everyone else. And he could probably collect some nuts with his cracker jaw. That's not a bad thing. Okay, so let's check out some babies. So we have Raina, and her eyesight is not so good, and I do have eyes in the mutation menu. They just didn't happen to take for this baby, which is unfortunate, but she does have that digger's trunk, so that's all I really care about right now. This baby is the same. It doesn't look like so far we've had any females that can breed with Scar. Everyone shares some kind of immunity, so he has K and F, right? So everyone has K or F, so I might have to do a little bit of a chance breed with him anyways. Or maybe I can actually start getting lucky and have a male or two. Baron seems to give us quite a few females, so here's hoping that he will give us some males. So let's make sure that baby's taken care of. And breed. Nope, nothing. Failed mating is quite annoying, I do have to say. I guess I complain about it almost every time, but like I said, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I just kind of wish it was a little bit easier. But then again, like, I think for fertility, you should be much more likely to have babies, right? So I think you can only have 6 maximum, so I don't understand why it would take multiple times in order to have just a couple babies. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe because one of them is technically considered low fertility, or, well, 2 is normal fertility. Who the heck was I looking at? I was looking at Racy. No, I wasn't. I was looking at Baron. So he has high fertility and low fertility, but I think it counts the overall, right? I don't know. I don't know, guys. We'll just keep on keeping on with all that, I suppose. We'll just move you there, just because. You guys over here. Yes. Rococo is finally old enough to mate with Scar, so let's try and get that done. Right, there we go. Only 1 shot. That's what I like to see. Okay, so let's get Scar here. Actually, maybe we can get Goose to sneak up on this, that mole, and you can get rid of that grass. And so now Goose can put his nimble finger to work here, grabbing us some nuts. So that'll be good. As for everyone else, they can, of course, just collect and all that. You do have collecting, so we might as well find... I know there's a berry bush up here hiding behind this tree, so she could probably find that. We are a little bit close to the balance bearer, but hopefully he will continue chasing after Kirduknu, and we will be just fine. As for these guys, none of them really have enough strength to hit this balance bearer, but I just want to keep this balance bearer over here. It's okay if these guys, like, you know, get hit or something like that. That's not that big of a deal. I just really want to keep the balance bears over here on this side, away from all of the babies that I'm making right now. So, Toro, you know, you are doing pretty good, just kind of hanging out there. Yeah, this guy, Von, who, this is his last day, but I feel like we finally got some fishies. So this whole time, ever since we got here, I wanted to place someone here that could fish, and I haven't really been doing it, even when I did have the fishing to do so. but we finally did it with him and we were doing okay. Let's have you go up here. Actually, can you mate with Baron? C and I? No, C and F. I'd rather not mate them together if they don't have, like, if they're not going to have good babies. If they have the chance of a double immunity baby, I'd rather not, because I'm thinking very soon about just moving on to the other place anyway, the other mountain, and collecting prehistoric genes, as I said. So I would like to actually get one baby with digging trunk, maybe two if I can get two, and then start moving other people. Oh, I'm too far. Start moving them over here. So I only need 5. If I can bring 2 diggers trunks with me, that is enough for me. I might even just settle with 1, and then we can start collecting other prehistoric genes, which I'm very excited about. So I think these guys are gonna kind of become world travelers here, right? And really play around and collect some new stuff. So that is pretty exciting to me anyways. I feel like it's a slightly different way of playing than I'm used to, and I feel like I want to do that. I want to jump from continent to continent, basically. Maysana, she did not get the digger's trunk, but she does have it in her recessive, so that's pretty good. That's all we can really ask for. I will just move Mum just a tad bit over here, and she can mate, there we go, and next turn she can have another baby. These guys, what can you do with CC? I want to put you to this little berry bush right here. And this guy, he's now being flanked by 2 balance bears, which is okay, because we're moving this way. As long as these balance bears follow him, that's cool. These guys don't seem to be getting smacked around by this balance bear, which is really kind of all I can ask for. They do only do 2 damage per turn, or per hit, I suppose. But, I mean, 2 damage is 2 damage. I'm just glad that I got them over here. So when all these 3 guys do die, they will take a little bit at least to get back to the other side of the mountain. So that'll be good for us. We'll just finally use Goose to collect all these nuts, so that makes me pretty happy. You can, of course, do your duty and collect food as well. So everybody can get on food duty, and we can start moving some moms into some nests here. So I'm actually going to destroy this nest, because I feel like we don't need to be jumping in and out of all these nests all the time. So that's okay. Where should I move you? I guess I can move her here and then still move her here. Yeah, there we go. So all these ladies are just Baron's ladies, and hopefully we can get a male that can start mating with some of these other ladies, because right now we really only have these 2, and of course we have Lemire as well. So let's actually get her over here. She's not quite old enough yet, but when she is, she should be able to mate with Scar as well. So let's get you up here so we can really see what's going on. It's not a big deal to have people just stationed here and not really moving anywhere, but kind of just keeping a lookout. That is fine by me. Oh no, bunny! I wanted to get that bunny. Oh well, that's okay. We will dig instead. And yeah, okay, so we're just collecting food now. This guy, no, he can't get his nuts, but we are working on getting our crackerjaw over here. So he has to kind of go around so he doesn't get anyone sick, but that's okay. And you know what? Let's get C a name. Can she can't breed with Baron, can she? K and C? Nah, not really. I'm not gonna chance it. I think we're okay. Because I think one of these moms, yeah, Yeah, okay, it's Tundra. Tundra already has the possibility of double immunity babies, so I don't really know why I did that, but like that's not a huge deal, but I certainly don't want like all my females having the chance of doing that. So I'm gonna move CName over here, and she's gonna be our new fisher, and I believe I've moved everyone. Yeah, pretty much. We're pretty good. Okay, let's skip the day. Ah, winter is coming. Darn, winter is coming. I don't know why you see like a green little cough and then a red one as well. I don't really get that. Sickness, yeah, okay, sickness. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but whatever. We'll just move him towards the tree, and he might as well collect all the clams while he's on his way. So that's perfectly fine. CName, we'll get you on this side since there's like no rock to get in her way of going up and down this thing. And of course this guy has, oh, I didn't mean to do that, but of course this guy has all of his berry collecting to do. These guys over here, bringing over all these balance bears. Yeah, great. So we've got all 3 balance bears hanging out and like hanging out on this side of the island, which is all I could really ask for. That makes my life a heck of a lot easier. This guy, you might as well grab some bunnies. I did see a ram fox as well, but I'm not gonna bother with him right now. And let's get to the other side here and nuts. Let's go up here and grab this nut. And you could probably just step down for a second, shake up this tree, and then she can go back to her berry bush up there. And we can move this baby out of the nest and move you in. And good, now Lemire is old enough to mate as well, so we'll do that. And let's try moving her into this nest, I suppose. She'll have to wait until next turn, but that's alright. Maybe we'll move Scar just a little bit more. A little bit more in the middle. So he's close to both of his ladies. Alright, so I feel like we're doing pretty good. I would have liked to get on the mountain this episode, but it's not the end of the world that we didn't. So whatever. What do you have? You have fishing as well. Maybe I should have moved Lanana this way. Yeah, we'll move her this way, and she can also help fish in those rivers. Oh, I did not actually check out any of these babies, but I see 2 males, which is absolutely fantastic. So we have Ducro, which is looking pretty good. He has the short-sighted eyes though, so that's unfortunate. But then we have Kook here. G and C. So let's see. Well, right away we have K and F, so that's pretty good. C and F. You know what? We're doing, that was pretty good. We at least had another male that I am willing to mate with at least one other female, which is great. Let's see, what does he have? Yeah, so not with her either, but that's okay. And oh, well, those 2 can mate together, although she has the blind eyes in her recessive, so her genetics are not the best. But I might mate them anyway. I really just want just one digging trunk, guys. Just one brand new digging trunk, so I can move over onto this other island. That would be absolutely fantastic. Please, niche gods, please let that happen. We'll move her here, and yeah, so we'll get all these ladies pregnant again. In the hopes that we can, please, cross your fingers, actually give birth to a digging trunk and move on from the island. I'm just gonna be happy with one digging trunk, honestly. Just one. That's all I ask. Just one. Let's have you a little bit closer to everyone else. So I want you to grab all your sticks, but winter is certainly coming, and I need her to be close to the rest of the pack. That way she doesn't get stuck on the top of the mountain or whatever. And I think we moved everyone over here. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we've moved just about everybody. Baron, you don't need to move, buddy. You're perfectly good where you are. As for Reina, let's just move you over here. You still have to take care of your little brother here, but that's okay. So, skipping the day, and the winter has come. And we'll get this guy over here, and one of those clams just went away. I'm not going to go down here because I really want to get next to this tree. So yeah, we'll grab clams along the way. And is he actually old enough? He's still 1 day from being an adult, and he's probably cold at this point. He has the common cold. Oh, it doesn't say that he's cold. So, I don't know. Hopefully he can make it over to this tree in a decent amount of time here. So, fishies, fishies. Let's get our fishies. Any fishies? Fishies? No, it didn't look like it. Maybe I should have left her with 1 energy. That's okay. As for Lana, whatever, however you say her name, we'll move her so she can fish as well. You can grab these sticks. Sticks are always good. Move you down here a little bit. And, of course, food. Our food is going down because our population is going way up with all of Baron's babies. But at the same time, it's okay. I feel like I'm gonna be okay. Hopefully the food doesn't go down too much. Maybe I should just cool it off just a little bit. So, another baby that only has it in the recessive. I'm a little upset. I'm a little upset, guys. It's not working out. But, I mean, what can you do, I guess? We'll have to have Scar probably move over here, and she can mate. Okay, good. So I'm thinking that I might have this be like the last round of babies that Baron himself has. Does that make sense? I think he's getting up there in age anyway. Oh, well, there you go. I have no choice because Baron just passed away. Oh no, Baron. Oh, well, you know what? There you go. This is going to be my last round of babies from all of these females here. And then I'm kind of just stuck with what I'm stuck with these digging trunks. And next episode, if we get a digging trunk, and even if we don't, I'm just gonna move on to the other island. That is not a big deal to me. That's what I feel like we should be doing. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, this guy, Cease, I don't know, Cease. I want to start moving, I think, all these guys in this general direction since the travel pad is there. So that's what I'm gonna try and get done with the few turns that I have here. And yeah. You know, we're not doing too bad. I am a little bit uncomfortable with where the food is now, but what can you do? Let's get Lareer in here. She can hit this up for Goose, and he can work on collecting all this stuff. And it might not be a bad idea, actually. Rococo should be the one using this nest because she has a nimble finger, so she can literally just spend her life making babies and collecting nuts. That doesn't seem so bad. You can get some of these, and let's actually move you over here. I'm feeling a little bit better with these balance bears, and they can move. I still want to move them. Oh, well, walk right into one. That's okay though. I want to move them even a little bit further here. Maybe, well, maybe here. Maybe down into the ocean. So, I don't know why it's not letting me click on these guys. I guess I'm still getting just a slight bit of lag when the snow is happening. So I thought that they fixed that, but apparently not. But that is, that's not a big deal. Hopefully when this patch is like official and they push it out officially, I'll be okay. You know what? If not, that's alright. It's not so much lag that it's not good at all. It's alright. What the heck? What's this? Frozen? Cold and frozen. Okay, so that, I feel like that is something new. Frozen, she didn't get any energy back at all. Okay. well, that's a thing, I guess. Very interesting. I've never seen that before. Okay, so... oh, well, look at that! We got ourselves a little duckbill, or a platypus bill, or whatever you want to call it. That's kind of cute, actually. I'm gonna just move Mom over, and I'm gonna move Racy. I'm gonna forget about this nest. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna move her this way. And this baby can kind of just move up here, and Rococo can move here. And are you close enough? There we go. So she actually did get her energy back when she got close enough to all of these other creatures so they could keep her warm. That's not bad. I don't mind that. Being frozen was something new I haven't seen yet, so that's pretty cool actually. I don't mind it. I guess you just have to be more and more aware of just where your creatures are standing. So I'm gonna move Scar this way, and this baby also no digging trunk. Why is this happening to me? Why? I'm having no luck at all, guys, with this. But I think this is probably gonna be last turn here. So this guy can't move for some reason. He's frozen as well. Okay, I guess that's a thing. This guy died of old age. This guy is just gonna hang out here and hopefully get one of the balance bears. And it looks like we have a carnivore too, so that's pretty interesting. We have like just enough food for the next turn, so I'm a little bit worried about that. But I mean, I can't really do much about it right now. I'm gonna move Mom just out of the nest here so baby can grow up. And who else can I move here? I'm thinking about what I can do with these guys. I mean, I guess I can get this guy over here, and these guys can just, everybody next to a berry bush, I suppose, and everybody that can fish, I should really put them next to the rivers as well. So the people with claws aren't going to do much if I can't get them to get some fish. So I'm going to leave her there. This guy... We're doing okay. I am just worried about my food right now. So you just move out so you can take care of babies. Can I sniff any sticks? I think there's one up here, so we'll grab that. We'll put our digging paws to use here. Kateriix here can actually help out with this tree too over here. So who was I gonna mate him with? It might have been Rihanna, it might not have been, it might have been one of these guys over here. I'll just move all these ladies over here, I think. That's what I'll do. Because no matter what, these guys are going to the next island. Well, maybe not these guys specifically, but next episode we're moving on, no matter what happens, to the next island. So, yeah, I think we're pretty good in terms of using all of our creatures, and we're gonna leave it right here actually, and we'll check out this baby here, and then that'll be it. And again, unfortunately, no digging trunk. And what happened? She doesn't even have it in her recessive. Well, I'm not happy about that, I tell you what. Me. She does have Scar as her father, so I guess there was always a chance of it not being in the recessive, but I don't like that, guys. Not at all. So that's unfortunate. We didn't get the digging trunk this episode. Next episode is going to be all about getting those prehistoric genes, so that's what we're going to do. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!